Hi guys, welcome to another short video. We're going to look today at this back window here. You can see it's rusty and there's a hole just starting to appear in the top of there. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably bring the cutting disc in along the crease, and then as best I can here, here, and maybe a tiny bit here. Then I'll use trusty little handsaw to finish the join up the disc cuts, finish removing this piece, the sort of horizontal piece, and then the vertical bit I'll probably come in with a flap disc and grind it back so it just leaves the waste rail like it is in that piece there where it's only waste rail because of the rust. Try and make it like that from about there to there. Then we're going to use this leftover Magnum step panel that wasn't really the right profile, and we're going to cut a little piece out of that there. Just before I crack on with that, thanks to everyone who's watched any of my videos. Seem to be some people actually watching them now, so that's amazing. If anyone's learning anything, then great. If anyone wants to ask anything, then maybe stick a comment in. What else to say? Oh, the only other thing is I was thinking about naming this project, I suppose. Well, actually I want my daughter, when she's old enough, to come up with a name for the car, but that's going to be a few years yet, and in the meantime maybe we can come up with a name for the project. Yeah, if you got any suggestions for names, then let me know, and maybe we'll give the project a name rather than just Mini 25. Okay, I'll crack on, show you where I get to. Quick little tip on this one, trying to cut into these lines because they're really short, and the previous disc was quite new, this cutting disc. You don't get such a deep cut for the same length. So I guess the tip is don't throw away your old cutting discs when they're getting pretty small, because for a job like this, a much smaller disc, if I get that in there, that means I'll be able to do a deeper cut without extending the cut too much. Right, after using the little disc, we pretty much cut all the way through actually, tiny bit here and here. So a couple of strokes with this little tool, and that should break us through. Nearly there on this end. There you go, that one's pretty much through here at that end, and then I'll just finish this end out of the way while I'm not holding the camera, and then I'll just bring the flap disc in and take away that bit. Difficult to cut a vertical line here though, just to access the problem, but I think we'll probably be alright there. Took the paint off here, you can see that there is pitting on the waste rail, but we'll just cure rust that. And then from this side, not too bad, just a bit in the middle there. So what I've done is I've kept the piece that we cut out, that piece there, and we'll use that to measure on the new panel. So we'll put that on and we'll cut a bit out and we'll see if it fits. A few minutes of cutting and adjusting, and that's now pretty good fit in there. Needs a slight push up from the inside on this end. We'll do the cure rust, take off the Magnum black, and then there'll be some spot welds along the top, 4 or 5, and then we'll tack along here and grind it back, and then hopefully it'll be good. a flat disc, pretty decent. I mean, the seal's going to come out and cover most of this. Obviously, tiny bit of filler's going to have to go on here in the bodywork, but always hate painting these things because it makes it look a lot worse. You just little bits between where the welds were, but let's say filler on there, and that'll be fine. But paint on the inside. Just do the inside quickly. Show you that. So that's what that looks like. Not too bad. I think I'll probably be able to live with that. As I say, seal will go on there, so yeah, might possibly could have ground it a tiny bit more in there. I might do that. Thanks guys, see you later.